So the brand new War Tycoon update is finally out. It's been a little bit of a wait, but this one has to be very interesting, and what they have decided to add in this update actually exceeds a lot of our expectations, which this is going to be the LOSAT update. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so jumping right into the game, let's move ourselves into the tank factory. What was added in this update is the brand new LOSAT. It is an anti-tank vehicle with wire-guided missiles, 12 wire-guided missiles, an M2 HB machine gun, and let's take a look at the statistics. It is going to be 2 bars out of speed, 3 out of health, and 3 out of firepower. And in fact, it is actually ranked to be as the 5th last tank in terms of power in the game. So that's a little bit questionable decision, but we're gonna definitely have to see what this actually means. So anyway, let's spawn in the tank. This is the LOSAT. I'm gonna in fact get outside of it to show you guys the overall look of it just in game. So this is how it's going to look like. I was right, this was one of the biggest tanks in the game as of this current moment, which is quite nice to see. So anyway, jumping right inside of it, let's see what it has. It is not armed with a smoke. So the first thing, as we see, it is armed with a machine gun and a zoom, so let's see how long the machine gun can go for. I estimate this to be around 5 seconds. However, where this LOSAT does start to get very powerful is in fact by its actual 12 wire-guided kinetic energy missiles, as Gizmotech has said in an announcement. So let's, for example, shoot the bridge down and show you guys how it's going to work. Let's see how many shots it's going to take to destroy the bridge. It took over 4 shots to destroy the bridge, and even if we go ahead and fire it, as you guys can see, we can very nicely control it, much like the Bradley, and I believe this actually goes slightly faster than the Bradley, so that's also going to be nice to see. It's going to be a little faster with actually being able to shoot down tanks and etc. And I believe this also to be pretty good for anti-air as well. By the way, I have just made channel memberships, which you guys have been waiting for such a long time. It has so many really cool perks, but also it does very much support me in order to create so many more videos just like this. Anyway, back into the video. Okay, so the next change that was actually done in this update is that they have decided to be adding 2 more items into the drone base. So let's take a look at the task. The first drone which we have is under Operation Silent Strike. It is get 45 enemy kills with any drone, and next up we also have ourselves the Operation Remote Destruction, destroy 30 drones. So let's take a look at the suitcase drones. First of all, this is how it's going to work, and let's take a look. Basically what we do is we kind of take out the drone from the suitcase and it spawns it anytime we really want. This drone does not have high health, however it is incredibly fast, and we could use this to be pretty much a suicide drone. So let's say I'm gonna aim it anywhere on the map, like let's say here. It just immediately dies right after you guys press X, or you just press any random button. Its cooldown, I believe, has to be around 220 or 240, I believe, but it might be slightly higher. Anyway, moving into the next one, which we have ourselves, is going to be the RC car. It's going to be working similar to the drone which I just spawned in. However, it's actually going to be slightly better in my opinion. As you guys can see, we can drive it up to a speed of 80, and then we can basically drive it into anywhere, and it's once again another one of those suicide items. I believe this to be very good for the game, and the reason why I say this is because it actually allows for some many funny scenarios. Anyways, the last change which was actually made in this update is now we have ourselves a new UI where we can basically scroll to different types of things wherever we want to do a different challenge, which I believe this UI to be a lot more clean than the previous ones. So in my opinion, this update has to give at least 9 out of 10 as of my personal ranking. I believe it to be making a few cool changes to how the meta is actually going to work. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll soon probably be uploading a 1v1 video between the LOSAT and the Abrams X, because the LOSAT is in fact very good, and I have to prove this to you guys in a video of its own as well. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to become a channel member, that would really very much help me out, and I'll also have some very cool perks for you in there in the channel. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.